What is up, everyone on YouTube? It's your boy, the Memphis XLRH, finally coming back to you live with Who Says Kuribohs Can't Win, the show where I show off my Kuriboh deck and I have myself a few good wins. Today we got ourselves rematches against Battlin boxers and magical musketeers. Gonna get this just gonna get this Battlin boxer replay out of the way because this one's rather short and it swapped on me. There we go. So our opponent's going first, and he's going to start by making Utopia Nude Ray. I'm not sure exactly why he did that. I mean, do you not? Yeah, he's got lead yoke. Don't know why he didn't go into it. But I'm just going to go ahead and start out doing my plays, and I'm going to go ahead and turbo out Lionheart and just start beating into him with Lionheart, start doing some damage. I've got the life point advantage now, and that's all I really need. So he's going to be trying to beat over my Lionheart, and that just isn't going to work. I don't think he quite understands how this works. Did he even have Utopia the Lightning? He does not. This is not the most confident of Battlin boxer players, sad to say. But a win is a win. And so let's go to an actual duel with an actual opponent now. Alright, so now we got a replay against Magic Bullets. My opponent, Beer Panda here, and I were in a match. He actually won the first round, and it was a pretty epic duel, that one. But this one, I got the better of him. So let's go ahead, show off our things. I just noticed he only had a 14-card extra deck. Kind of weird. But regardless, I'm going to start with Slacker Magician. It's all I really need, because this card negates things that target. Therefore, I can stop a lot of his combos. He doesn't have much but Shooter. But I'm just going to go ahead and sit on this, because the longer this drags out, the better stuff I get. So, opponent's going to just wait it out. We're all good here. He knows I have Storming Mirror Force, which is why he hasn't attacked yet. But he's going to try and Dominator and get off Kid Brave here. But I'm just going to negate that. That way he doesn't get the effect. Because he has to resolve the effect of his Cross Dominator for Kid Brave to go off. So he uses all three of his Cross Dominators just to draw two. And like I said, he's going to blow that up because he thinks it's Storming Mirror Force. So now he's going to just go to beat over Slacker. And I'm going to take a little bit of damage. That just happens. But I'm going to bring back my Slacker Magician just so I have it on the board. Have some kind of defense. There's the actual Storming Mirror Force. But first off, he's going to negate my Kinka Bio. How rude. And I'm just going to keep that on the board. And he's going to blow me up again. He's just like, I know what you got. You're not allowed to have it. He's got World Legacy's Awakening, which is just kind of like Link during your opponent's turn sort of thing. I've got yet another Storming Mirror Force. He can't stop it this time. But this time, he's going to go for Mr. Max. And he's going to get some stuff. He's going to get himself a Dead Man's Stand or whatever you're going to call it. I still call it Dead Man's Burst, but that's just my whole thing. And I'm going to force him to use it. That way he doesn't have it. Because if he keeps it, I'm going to be in trouble. And he's going to negate my Multiply. And I don't want him to do that. I am going to summon back my Kuriboh so I don't take none of the damage. That's what I'm going to do. So what am I going to do now? I'll tell you what. I'm going to bring back my Kuriboh. Set Multiply. I just got to stall it just a little bit until I get a regular Kuriboh, and then I can multiply and do all sorts of stuff. He'll Desperado me because he was a silly person, but such is life. Sometimes you're silly. And now that I've got my flute, I've got my Kuriboh. And it's time to multiply. Go into all the tokens and make all the link climbing that I could possibly want to do. He's going to get Desperado. But he doesn't decide to interrupt this. I don't know why. I've got Avermax, and I'm just going to tag out for Link Kuriboh. But he's going to get the thing that lets him beat over me. But I'm going to do some damage before I do that. And I'm going to beat up Kid Brave. Because he only has 200 defense. So what I'm going to do, he's not going to attack me because I've got Link Kuriboh. And I'm going to attack the smaller monsters he has because he didn't put him in defense mode. But that is what we're going to have to do. So he's going to blow up Link Kuriboh, get back Doc. And he's going to beat over me with Endorphin. But I get to bounce one of his cards, so it's all good in the hood. So now what I'm going to do is gesture Confi and go into Princess Sprite, beat over a monster, and then I'm going to go ahead and get myself a Dark Hole. And this is the big moment. I'm going to Dark Hole my opponent. That way, neither of us has anything. But I have more than he has, because he needed those monsters in order to do his stuff. So I'm going to go ahead into a Kuriboh and battle with it, and then I'm going to Link Kuriboh and battle again. just do some damage, get some damage on the board. He's got the pot, and he's not going to use it just yet because he only has 14 cards left. But I've got King Caballo. And so King Caballo let me go into Princess Sprite again. I'll do a little bit more damage, And then I'm going to go ahead and get 1 for 1, even though I can't really use it right now. And so now my opponent, he gets his Designator, so he's going to be forced to play the pot. Banishes 10, and he gets nothing. He gets Dominate. Well, he could have played Dominator on Princess Sprite, honestly. He could have, let's see, he's got Ash Blossom left in the deck. That's all he's got left. So this is the point where my opponent surrenders. And then he rage quits on me because he didn't want to go into round 3. I don't know why. Regardless, this was a pretty interesting back and forth. You know, we had quite a bit of back and forth. I had to be defensive, but that's what I do best with Kuribohs. It's a defense-oriented deck, basically. So, yeah, good on you, Mr. Panda. You dueled very well. Maybe put that last card in your extra deck. But other than that, good on you, mate. Good on you. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Who Says Kuribohs Cannot Win, because clearly they can win. And so I'm going to go ahead and get to going. I hope you enjoyed. Leave a like, smash like button. And I'll see you guys next time with more Kuriboh-based duels. And see you there.